What's up everyone, welcome to FilmSpot, and today we will be talking about best upcoming movies. Jason Statham and Guy Ritchie are officially reuniting for Viva la Madness, an upcoming high-octane action thriller that marks their latest collaboration since hits like Snatch and Wrath of Man. The film is based on J.J. Connolly's crime novel, a sequel to Layer Cake, and follows a retired London gangster who finds himself pulled back into the dangerous world of international drug trafficking and criminal alliances. Statham will star as the unnamed protagonist, originally portrayed by Daniel Craig in Layer Cake, bringing his trademark intensity and sharp wit to the role. Guy Ritchie, known for his signature fast-paced direction and gritty British style, is set to give the film a mix of dark humor, stylized violence, and clever storytelling. Production is set to begin in 2026, with filming expected across London, the Caribbean, and parts of Europe. The project is being developed under Miramax, with both Ritchie and Statham serving as producers alongside Ivan Atkinson. Fans of British crime cinema are thrilled to see the duo back together, promising a sleek and adrenaline-packed thriller that continues the Layer Cake legacy in explosive fashion. The saga around the next Roadhouse movie has taken a wild turn. The 2024 remake of Roadhouse, directed by Doug Liman and starring Jake Gyllenhaal, was a streaming success for Amazon MGM Studios, but Liman is now striking out on his own. Feeling burned by Amazon's decision to skip a theatrical release, Liman has secured rights with original screenwriter R. Lance Hill for a separate project titled Roadhouse Dylan. Meanwhile, Amazon MGM is moving forward with its own official sequel, Roadhouse 2, with Gyllenhaal returning, director Isla Neishuller at the helm, and new cast members like Dave Bautista and Aldous Hodge on board. The twist? Both projects stem from competing claims over who controls the franchise's future. Hill argues his original film rights reverted to him under U.S. copyright law, while Amazon asserts they hold them as work for hire. With one sequel officially underway and another directly tied to the original 1989 film in development, fans may soon face two different Roadhouse continuations. The outcome of the legal battle will shape which version moves ahead and how the legacy of the brawling barroom action saga will evolve. Netflix has finally revealed exciting updates for One Piece Season 2, the live-action adaptation of Eiichiro Oda's iconic manga. The new season is officially set to release in summer 2026, and the first batch of behind-the-scenes images has fans buzzing with excitement. These photos show the Straw Hat crew, Monkey D. Luffy, Zoro, Nami, Usopp, and Sanji back together, hinting at even bigger adventures ahead as they continue their journey toward the Grand Line. According to showrunners Matt Owens and Joe Trax, Season 2 will dive deeper into emotional storytelling and action-packed battles, introducing new fan-favorite characters like Tony Chopper and Baroque Works. Eiichiro Oda himself is said to be closely involved again, ensuring the series stays true to the heart of the original manga. Production began earlier this year in South Africa and will continue through early 2025. With stronger visuals, a higher budget, and a more confident cast, Netflix is hoping to make One Piece Season 2 even bigger than the first. Fans can't wait to set sail again with Luffy and his crew for another wave of adventure, friendship, and dreams. Sega has officially announced that the long-awaited Sonic 4 project will now be titled Sonic CD, signaling a bold new direction for the franchise. The decision comes after years of speculation about where the Sonic the Hedgehog series would head next. According to Sega, this new title is not a simple remake, but a complete reimagining that connects the past and future of Sonic's adventures. The game will blend the nostalgic style of the classic Sonic CD with the fast-paced modern gameplay of Sonic 4, creating a unique hybrid experience for both old fans and new players. Developers say it will feature time travel mechanics, dynamic 2D and 3D level transitions, and improved speed physics, all powered by the Hedgehog engine too. Players can expect brand new zones, challenging boss fights, and a deeper storyline centered around Sonic, Tails, and Metal Sonic. Sonic CD is set to release in late 2026 on all major platforms, including PlayStation 5, Xbox Series XS, Nintendo Switch 2, and PC. Sega promises that this will be the fastest and most visually stunning Sonic game ever made, marking a fresh start for the Blue Blur's next era. Director Karen Kusama has confirmed that a sequel to the cult horror comedy Jennifer's Body is in development, giving fans hope the wild ride will return. Writer Diablo Cody is actively working on the script, and Kusama revealed it sounds fun and crazy like the first film. While she didn't share plot details, she emphasized her excitement and trust that Cody will deliver something absolutely incredible. The original Jennifer's Body, 2009, starred Megan Fox as a cheerleader who becomes possessed and violently turns on her male classmates, and Amanda Seyfried as her best friend Needy, who tries to stop her. Despite its commercial struggles at the time of release, the film has grown a dedicated cult following over the years. Both Fox and Seyfried have hinted at interest in returning, but no official casting or release date has been confirmed yet. With Kusama and Cody on board, fans can expect a sequel that retains the original's sharp tone, mixing horror, humor, and dark themes with fresh ideas and renewed energy. While we wait for more news, the message is clear: this sequel aims to honor the original while bringing something new and wild to the screen. DC Studios co-head James Gunn has finally spoken about the long-awaited sequel to Constantine, giving fans a small but important update. According to Gunn, Constantine 2 is still in development, but it's moving slowly behind the scenes. He shared that conversations with Keanu Reeves, who played the original demon-hunting anti-hero, have been happening on and off. However, Gunn also made it clear that he hasn't read a script yet, which means the project is still in the early stages of planning. The sequel is expected to bring back Keanu Reeves and director Francis Lawrence, who both confirmed last year they were eager to continue the story. Lawrence has said that Warner Bros. Showed interest in the idea, giving them permission to start working on a script that explores darker and more spiritual themes. Fans of the original 2005 movie are thrilled by the idea of revisiting the gritty supernatural world of John Constantine. While there's still no confirmed release date or filming schedule, the latest update suggests that Constantine 2 is far from dead. It may take time, but if Gunn, Reeves, and Lawrence come together, fans could finally see the return of DC's favorite dark magician. The horror flick world of the Warrens is getting a new chapter after the massive success of The Conjuring Last Rites, which shattered box office records for the franchise. The studio is now developing a prequel movie. The film is set to explore the early years of famed paranormal investigators Ed Warren and Lorraine Warren, showing how they began their ghost hunting journey together. Writers Richard Nang and Ian Goldberg, who worked on the recent films, are returning to pen the screenplay. Short film director Rodrigue Hart is in talks to take the helm as director. Although Last Rites was advertised as the final chapter for the Warren story, its stunning global haul has convinced the studio that there are still tales to tell. The prequel will likely feature new actors playing the Warrens at younger ages, and it may mark a fresh start for their saga. Meanwhile, a companion TV series is also being developed to further deepen the world and explore stories beyond just the movies. With writing underway and the creative team assembling, horror fans have a lot to look forward to. More chills, more history, and a new take on a franchise that just proved it still has power. The upcoming Minions 3, revealed to possibly be titled Minions and Monsters, is already stirring major waves thanks to a leak from a recent test screening. A full audio recording of the film reportedly leaked online after the screening, leading to early plot details making their way out ahead of official announcements. From what insiders are saying, the story will center on 3 new minions, James, Henry, and Ed, who decide to leave their usual antics behind and head to Hollywood as content creators. Meanwhile, the other minions back home meet a robot named Dort, who unexpectedly finds himself and his family fighting oversized monsters. The giant creatures, created by a magical spellbook, and a mischievous creature named Gooby lead to chaos until Dort's family uses their spaceship to help save the day. Scheduled to hit theaters on July 1st, 2026, the film promises to shift the franchise into fresh territory, less about henchman hijinks and more about filmmaking dreams and monster mayhem. While the details remain unofficial until Studio Illumination and Universal Pictures confirm them, fans are already watching closely for what may be a bold new era for the little yellow troublemakers. A sequel to the hit animated film The Mitchells vs. the Machines is officially happening, bringing back the quirky Mitchell family for more wild adventures. The follow-up is being developed by Sony Pictures Animation and will be distributed by Netflix, continuing the successful partnership behind the original movie. Directing duties for the sequel will go to Guillermo Martinez, alongside J.P. Sands as co-director. The screenplay is being written by sisters Wendy Molyneux and Lizzie Molyneux-Lojlin, known for their work in animated television. Production is expected to begin in early 2026. Although plot details are still under wraps, the new movie may shift focus from battling robots, as in the original, to a fresh new conflict for the Mitchells. With the original film receiving massive praise and achieving huge streaming numbers, expectations are high for the sequel to be just as bold, fun, and smart. Fans of the first film should get ready, another wild ride with the Mitchell family is on the way. The upcoming DC film Supergirl is reportedly undergoing additional photography in the form of 2 weeks of reshoots, with the motive to include scenes featuring Superman. According to industry insider Daniel Rickman, cameras are currently rolling again to deliver this new material. The implication: the production team wants to integrate the character of Superman, portrayed by David Cornsweet, more directly into the narrative of Supergirl. While official confirmation from Warner Bros. Pictures or DC Studios remains absent, the reshoot window suggests a strategic pivot to deepen the linkage between the two heroes. The reported focus on Superman's inclusion follows his cameo in the concluding scenes of the recent Superman film, establishing a connective thread in the new DC Universe slate. For fans, the news signals a higher stakes approach. Rather than a strictly solo Kara Zor-El adventure, Supergirl may now develop under the shadow and legacy of her cousin's world. If the reshoots succeed, the film's marketing and narrative direction are likely to highlight this expanded connection, raising expectations for a richer, more integrated DC hero universe. The upcoming sequel to The Batman, directed by Matt Reeves, will pick up just a few weeks after the conclusion of the spin-off series The Penguin, according to actor Colin Farrell. This short time jump signals a tighter continuity between the series and the film, rather than a large leap into the future. By anchoring the story in the immediate aftermath of the Penguin's chaos in Gotham, the sequel can capitalize on the destabilized city, the power vacuum left behind, and the characters still reeling from recent events. The link ensures that villains and plot threads remain fresh, building directly on the momentum of prior storytelling. For Bruce Wayne and his alter ego Batman, this means the sequel isn't a standalone reset, but rather the next chapter of an evolving narrative, one that retains the same gritty detective style and heightened stakes that Reeves has emphasized. The few weeks later timeframe also provides logistical benefits. Characters have just undergone upheaval, relationships are still raw, and the city's condition reflects the previous turmoil, creating built-in tension rather than starting from scratch. In effect, the time jump primes the sequel for a story that is both immediate and consequential. Thanks for watching, and see you in the next one.